The financial secrets hidden in Swiss bank vaults. Imagine having so much money that even governments can't touch it. That was the allure of Swiss bank vaults. The underground fortresses where dictators, billionaires, spies, and corporations quietly stashed away fortunes. The mystery wasn't just the money, it was the secrecy. A system so airtight that it turned Switzerland into the world's financial safehouse for over a century. But that's not the full story. Behind the polished image of neutrality and discretion lies a tale of wars, scandals, and the powerful people who kept their wealth hidden in plain sight. It all began in the 18th and 19th centuries, when Switzerland was a small, landlocked country surrounded by bigger, often warring neighbors. Lacking military might, the Swiss leaned on two things: neutrality and banking. Families passed down a culture of discretion as if silence itself was currency. By 1934, this silence was made law when the Swiss Banking Act criminalized revealing a client's identity, punishable by prison. It wasn't just a business move. It was survival. In an era of political upheaval, this secrecy attracted kings, aristocrats, and later, anyone with wealth they didn't want scrutinized. During World War II, those vaults became controversial. On one hand, they protected the savings of Jewish families trying to escape Nazi persecution. On the other, evidence later revealed Swiss banks held Nazi gold, some of it looted from occupied territories and Holocaust victims. This duality haunted Switzerland for decades, raising the question, were they neutral guardians or silent accomplices? The truth was likely both, a gray zone where morality bent under the weight of money. After the war, the legend of the Swiss vault only grew. American corporations used them to shield profits. Latin American dictators funneled oil money through them. And celebrities tucked away fortunes far from tax authorities. By the 1980s, an estimated one-third of global offshore wealth sat in Switzerland. The banks offered more than secrecy, they offered safety. Political coup in your home country? No problem, your millions were still sitting quietly in Zurich, untouched. But cracks began to appear. In the 1990s, lawsuits over dormant Holocaust-era accounts forced Swiss banks to pay $1.25 billion in settlements. Then came the 2008 financial crisis, when governments desperate for tax revenue went after hidden accounts. The U.S. struck hard in 2009, forcing UBS, one of Switzerland's biggest banks, to hand over client data, a move that shattered the myth of absolute secrecy. By 2018, international pressure forced Switzerland to begin automatic sharing of financial information with other countries. The fortress of silence had finally been breached. And yet, the legacy of Swiss banking lives on. Trillions still sit in Geneva and Zurich, though under tighter scrutiny. The allure hasn't. If you enjoyed this story, leave a in the comments.